presentation on the Friends Association. Nationally, 40% of families across the country fall into homelessness and poverty, and Pennsylvania is ranked 14th in the nation in child homelessness according to Chesco.org. And these are just some of the charts of the best to worst of the states, and here's the 5th and the 11th, so we would come right after. But these are just some of the numbers to show how prevalent homelessness is. Erica, Jack, Matt, and I are all members of Greek organizations on campus. This means that we're all donating time and money to the community and to our philanthropies. Westchester students should donate to the Friends Association for a wide variety of reasons. Today, Erica, Jack, Matt, and I will be going over family and child homelessness in Chester County and how it's a growing problem, the Friends Association of Chester County and what they do to help families and children who have fallen victims to homelessness, and volunteer opportunities for all of you to help the Friends Association and lend a helping hand. Family and child homelessness in Chester County is a growing dilemma. Erica will tell you more about this problem.
Okay. So Chester County actually faces different challenges that contribute to family and child homelessness. One example is typically the family homelessness is camouflaged by the wealth that is associated with this area. We're actually ranked number 24 in the top wealthiest counties nationwide, according to Chesco.org, and the median household average is about $84,000. So that kind of represents how it's a very expensive area to live in. With a family for 2+ kids, you would need to make an annual income of at least $49,000 a year to live in this county. But for example, in Coatesville, PA, the median household income is only about $29,000. So this shows how some people in different parts of the county are struggling because their income annually is a lot lower than other parts of the county. Also, the financial burden of owning a home, paying off a mortgage, or renting in Chester County is driving people out of their homes and onto the streets and into poverty. According to the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development through Chesco.org, to afford a 3-bedroom unit, which is represented in this chart, if you were at a minimum wage working $8 an hour, you would need to work almost 129 hours for that week just to be able to pay off your monthly rent. 10% of homeowners, 13,000 households in Chester County, out of the entire county, spend half of their gross monthly income to overcome loans, property taxes, insurance, and utilities, according to Chesco.org. Attention must also be brought to homelessness in Chester County so that it can be universally understood and generally recognized by the community in a greater sense, so that we can do more to help. In Chester County, approximately 12% of the homeless population is comprised of families. In a study from 2009, about 97 homeless families were served in shelters, 102 adults and 183 children in the community. Typically, this is due to the loss of income or low-income situations. Could be situations that they come from domestic violence, abuse, trauma, or divorce situations. Homeless families almost always consist of a single mother with 2 kids under the age of 6, which a lot of people don't realize. Here are 2 examples of families that were helped by the Friends Association, actually, that are featured on their website. 2 single mothers that had to fend for their children and fight to keep them supported. Approximately 90% of the 97 families that were assisted by the emergency shelters in 2009 showed that 90% of them were female-headed households. Also, support programs must be made more accessible to the homeless and impoverished families struggling in the community so that they can gain assistance and know where to look for when they're in times of despair. After exhausting certain alternatives such as acknowledging your barriers, knowing what has led you into the homelessness, and how to overcome them, as well as paying off your debts and trying to find a program and plan that will work best for you that you can be committed to, it then comes time for you to accept support and accept the fact that you need help. Now I'm going to pass it off to Jack to talk more about the solutions that we can do and how we can improve this problem in our area and how the Friends Association can help.
All right, so the Friends Association was founded in 1822. It's known for assisting families and individual children by providing sustainable housing, support groups, and prevention programs to get their lives back on track. Friends Association has many programs created to provide financial assistance and management services for families in need. Emergency housing program combines a private, safe home and basic necessities with effective case management. The Friends Association in Westchester currently has 6 emergency apartment units that are fully furnished, including linens, towels, dishes, pots, pans, and cleaning supplies. This gives family a chance to become more productive while staying in a safe and private environment. Each case manager talks to the family and consults them and develops a unique plan for each family and helps work towards a short and long-term goal for them. During this process, they also refer families to many other support groups, such as medical and dental care. The outreach deals with first-time homeless families that cannot enter shelters due to full capacities. They are brought into the Friends Association by the program Connect Points. When they hear a referral, they meet with that family and talk to them and figure out what solution they need to continue. Doing this, they're able to stabilize the family where they currently are and find more permanent housing, because that is the final goal. The last program they have is the Homeless Prevention Program. This helps families with children find and maintain safe and permanent housing. It balances financial assistance with strong case management services. They support families in these following ways, like maintaining employment, increasing earnings, and paying bills on time. They are also come to contact with many obstacles, such as poor credit and attendance record, limited income, spotty employment history, and even criminal records. But yet, the support of the local landlords and the cooperating members of the community come together to create a future for these people to live completely on their own in 12 to 18 months. Matt will now show an example of a person that has experienced the Friends Association programs, and he will show how it improved his overall life.
Okay. Jeremy, a truck driver for a construction company and father of 2, was struggling to pay for his rent and child support and was on the brink of eviction when he went to the Friends Association. After an evaluation, Jeremy and his daughters qualified for a program, and Jeremy's landlord agreed to collaborate with the Friends Association to help him out with his rent situation. Since then, Jeremy has been approved of food stamps and medical assistance, and him and his daughters are now doing very well for themselves. If you're interested in being a part of a volunteer program in Chester County that not only gives back to the community, but also offers a personally rewarding experience, then check out the Friends Association. Over this holiday season, please donate your time to volunteer at one of our seasonal programs. The Friends Association is located at 113 West Chestnut Street, Westchester, Pennsylvania. The different programs can be viewed on their website, and they're always looking for new volunteers. In addition to donating to time, they also accept donations via their website, online, or by the mail. Now Gabby's going to sum up what we talked about today.
Lastly, we have another chart that includes their newspaper from 2016, but it still includes a lot of things that they still need, such as alarm clocks, baby wipes, can openers, diapers, and that can be found on their website as well. Today, Jack, Erica, and Matt talked about the growing problem of homelessness in Chester County, the Friends Association contributions to the community, and what you could do to help. We should all donate our time to the Friends Association to help families in our community. Chester County is ranked #1 for the nation, having a population of people who are 25 or older with bachelor degrees, yet we still struggle against homelessness, with 40% of the population being under 18. Child homelessness is prevalent in our community, and we need to lend a helping hand to better this problem. Thank you.